Back to the Economics Academy, where we make economics simple and practical. Okay, today we'll be discussing demand schedule and demand curve under the theory of demand, right? Um, will be this lesson. We are going to understand the relationship between price and quantity demand. Now, the question is, what do we understand by demand schedule? What do you understand by demand curve, right? These things they are just they are just economics terms that are not difficult. They are simple to comprehend. Now, what is demand schedule? Demand schedule is a table that shows the relationship between price and quantity, price of a commodity and quantity demanded over a period of time, right? The demand schedule, in a simple term, is just a table that is showing how much consumers pay for commodities that they demand for. Now, if you look at the example of a demand schedule here, the table looks like a scale of preference, although it is not a scale of preference because it carries price of rice in naira and quantity demanded in kgs, right? Now, from what we have here, the price ranges from 500 to 900 naira and demand from 100 naira from 100 kg to 20 kg. Now, from the table, when price is 500, demanded is 100. And when price is 900, demanded is 20. Now, there's something this table is trying to tell us. There's something it's trying to show us. It is trying to help us understand consumer buying behavior or consumer choices, right? And this table can either be an individual demand schedule or a market demand schedule. But either ways, it shows the relationship between the price of a commodity and the quantity demanded over a given period of time. Now, looking at the table, you will see that as prices are increasing, the quantity demanded are decreasing. This shows an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. Now, the demand schedule shows the laws of demand clearly. As price increases, quantity demanded reduces, and as quantity demanded and as price reduces, quantity demanded increases. Those are the laws of demand. So the demand schedule shows the inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. Now, this takes us to what we'll call the demand curve. The demand curve only shows the graphical representation of what we have in our demand schedule. Now, from what you see here at the demand schedule, prices of rice and quantity demanded in kgs, it is just representing it in a graph form or graphical form. So our demand curve shows a graphical representation of the demand schedule. Now, this demand curve shows the inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. Now, from y-axis, it shows price, and the x-axis shows quantity demanded in kgs. And as price increases, the quantity demanded decreases. And that is why, because of the inverse relationship of price and quantity demanded, demand curve always slopes downward. It slopes downward because as price increases, quantity demanded decreases, and as price decreases, quantity demanded increases. So demand curve will always slope downward because of its inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. So thank you so much for watching and following us on Deepenomics Academy. This brings us to the end of our lesson, and we'll urge you to always follow us at Deepenomics Academy. Thank you so much.